Hello everybody and welcome back to Wargame, where we are playing as the Axis. We are very close to final victory. We are just, at this point, trying to exploit a few more kind of options we have. I'm hoping that we can finish off what's left of the Soviet military here very soon. The weather is cooperating again. We made vast gains in the last at the end of this turn. We've taken we've taken North Carolina, most of the Virginian coast. We've taken Washington D.C. We were on the gates. We were at the gates of Philadelphia before a fairly strong U.S. Corps threw back our very damaged Marine unit that got bombed to shit. But we now have 3 fairly good-sized corps and 2 cavalry corps in this region, so hopefully we can counterattack by some means. We also have multiple units. We got a Panzer Corps, and 2 more infantry corps on the way, so I'm hoping we can land those in Boston. So yeah, we got some options, but we'll see how that goes in the next turn, because we've reached the end of this turn. So let's go ahead and see what happens. Alright, they're deploying some armor down that way. Oh yeah. Okay. Alright, alright. Not bad, not bad. Around here, we can just go ahead and move our units up to a new line and overrun an air unit. Okay, they're completely surrounded, so that's not good for them. Alright, so we're taking over territory now, and that's allowing these trains to be rebuilt. Alright, let's look here. What do we got? These guys can be reduced. There we go. That didn't take much. Alrighty then. We're gonna try and outflank vast majority of what's left of the Soviet military here. Okay, you're surrounded. Okay. Just keep pushing up. The vast German hordes are now free to move. Let's see if we can knock out these guys now. Do some damage. Let's see if we can get you back there, put you in. There we go. Okay, overran that air unit. Okay, and that's a glitched guy. Alright. So we're just gonna keep shifting troops over. Got nothing better to do, and also moving troops to naval bases to get them over to the North American front. Stetton's good. I think that's going to be it for... Yeah, that's it for those. Alright, let's embark these guys. We're just kind of getting them all in an area together. Well, we'll have the panzers kind of move out that way. Oh, come on. Get them over so that we can hit Boston, where they've basically left it unmanned, which I'm good with. Alright. There we go. Spanish and Germans on a line here, where we have the Italian cavalry can go around. So that's good. Yeah, this area is fairly undefended. If we can land in Boston and Bridgeport, we can really just move out from there. We have a couple of like actual American infantry units down here, but that's not a lot, and we basically would outflank the majority of the army that's on our forces in the south, which could be good for us. Actually, it would be very good for us. No could, just would. All right. Let's also just move our... let's make sure you have anti-tank. Yeah, and let's just move you over here towards Molotov. And yeah, we are very close to a minor victory. I'm hoping for a major victory very soon. Okay, just overrun that unit because we can. They escape one encirclement and just immediately get encircled again once we've done with the last one. I mean, that's amazing. Yeah, not much else we can really do. We just need to get towards Molotov and all these areas here, and we've basically defeated the Soviet Union. I mean, they have Murmansk, but we could hopefully get some... we could rail a couple of units up here and knock that out, and then that's it. That would be it. Yeah, that would be it. Okay, well, I don't think there's anything else we can really shift over. Do we have anybody on rail? No, because that hasn't been rebuilt. Yeah, we can't rail anyone else, really. Okay, well, let's end the turn, see what happens. It's May, by the way, which means May 4th, you know, in our timeline, the war is over in Europe at this point, for the most part. But in this timeline, basically the same thing, but the opposite. The war is basically over at this point in Europe. It's but kind of for the different sides. Over for different sides. Okay. Oh, hey, they're back. That's good. Don't know what causes this glitch, but at least I figured out a way of making it not matter anymore. There we go. After all that time. Alright, let's just... Nope. Can't get rid of them there. Hey, you're back. Just try and knock these guys out, and they're knocked out. Alright. There we go. Overran another air unit. There we go. Okay. Alright, and we're overrunning those important last few cities that matter on this side of the Urals. Okay, they're all cut off. That's good. Let's just make sure there's absolutely no chance they could possibly throw us back in any form of the word. Just all of these units here. And yeah, we are very close to victory. Very close. That needs to be destroyed, which, I mean, might be able to next turn. Actually, we might be able to just like that. Not enough. We need to take all these cities here and this, and apparently there's a unit back here in airfield. But I mean that's basically everything. Let's get a couple of our units to some ports. Let's get them there. Embark you. Let's just keep shuffling forces over. Only going halfway now because I don't want to potentially have them not like get there and then not be able to actually attack, because that would suck. Oh hey, look, Pittsburgh's ours. If we can get up to Buffalo, that'd be great. Alright. Let's try and attack. There. 2 to 1. Okay, some damage done to that armored unit. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Alright. I feel like we're getting really... Well, I mean, no, I think it goes to the end of summer, maybe? I don't know. We're getting close. We're getting close to the end. So let's cross our fingers and hope we can gain another at least 100... Well, at least another 150 points. I'm hoping, though, we can get more than that. But let's end the turn. See what happens. I don't know why I said it like that. Okay, well, they figured out we're at Pittsburgh. Okay, pushed us back a little bit there. Okay. Let's knock out the rest of this guy's potential, like, danger. He's gone. That's good. Hey, there we go. Alright, he's surrounded. Overrun a couple of units. Try and do some attacks here just to make these guys go away. Alright, that worked out. And we got the Finns almost to the Urals. Or basically at the Urals at this point, actually. Okay, well, that's good. Alright, instead of going for that, I'm thinking we... What do we do here? Give them some supplies. Have them force back. Have you move there, and then go inside there. And have the panzers disembark, reforming the line. Not bad, actually. Not bad. Alright, we're up into Buffalo. And we're on our way to Rochester. Okay. These two go to Boston. You go down there. We have you embark, you embark, you embark. Again, we just get everybody as far as we can. While not overlapping, because there's a couple of, like, some weird oddities that happen when you do that. So at least we have an Italian unit here. I want to have them be an infiltrator. We have an Italian unit here, just kind of in the backfield playing hell with their supplies and shit. Hopefully we can get to Boston. Boston would be great. Got that armored unit to fall back. That was good too. Alright. Yeah, we have options. And we also have a lot of units ready. So I'm looking at this. Let's have you deploy Stettin. Let's have you deployed Hamburg. Okay, you know what? We will go ahead and do some airfields just because we can. One there just in case, and one there just in case. One there. Okay, now we can deploy our troops without having to keep clicking away. Alright. That looks to be a good amount that we can get on boats. This turn. Alright. There we go. It gives us a really good kind of expeditionary force on the way towards the Boston landing zones, which is where we're going to go to. Next turn, we're going to hit Boston, and we're going to hit this, we're going to hit, what was this? This was Bridgeport. So we're going to hit Boston and Bridgeport at the same time, invade, take them both, hold them, see where the Americans redeploy their forces, and then see if we're going to invade anywhere else. But I mean, we could if we really needed to. New York would be another good one we could hit. But I mean, we've got a lot of forces on boats now that we can launch. So we'll see how that goes. And there's really not much else for us to do in Russia, so let's end the turn. June 1st, 1945. Okay. They found a couple of our ships. Definitely shuffling things around a bit. Alright. Doesn't look like much happened. Alright. Well, if that's the case... New York's open. Dog Green's open. New York was a far better target. Alright. We now have New York. We've held on to Pittsburgh, and now we have Rochester. This is good. This is very good. Gonna have you stay down there just in case. And we're gonna have all of our other invasion forces kinda move out. So they can't be intercepted by the American Navy, what's left of it. We now have 2 German infantry corps have invaded New York. So New York City is ours. We've actually technically cut these guys off. So that's something to think about. Even supply these guys if we wanted to. Hit them a bit. Just have you guys dig in a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 more units. We might all go for New York, or we might go for New York and Boston, kind of a split. I want to just try and divide the attention of the American forces as much as possible for an attack. Alright. This Canadian Infantry Corps large has been hit. 3rd Canadian Infantry Corps is right there. We've got options. We've got options. But New York taking that is a big deal. And we only need about 57... We only need 57 more points to have a victory. An actual victory. So that's good. Alright. Yeah, supplies are starting to get up here. That's good. Alright. Well, let's see about knocking out the rest of these guys here. Alright. They surrendered. Alright. Okay. They're gone. Oh, almost. Nope. Not enough. Okay, that was enough. Okay. Let's take the rest of these cities. There we go. Not looking half bad at all. And this is just so much to deal with in terms of logistics right now. Let's also just embark some troops. Doesn't look like we can embark anymore. You go there just in case the Americans don't go back to port. Yeah, that's about all we really can do right now. So, let's end the turn, see what happens. What do we got? Okay, they did engage one of our forces at sea. But we have split them all up, so it's harder for them to actually deal with us at sea. Okay, they attacked us in Maine. Things are heating up in North America. Okay, one of our forces was overrun. Yeah, it was here. Though, that does leave us a good opportunity to just destroy those guys. That's good. So they retreated there. Yeah, they're deploying against New York. Alright. Damn it, not enough. Okay, now we can't do an invasion there, so we've got to, go up here. Kind of hold position. Then do the rest of our invasion next turn, where we'll hit Boston, which is now completely open. But we can't invade because we used up all of our movement to do the, to just get there. Okay. Well, we don't have victory yet, but we're close. Embark what we can here. Okay. Got them there. They'll move out next turn. Alright. Alright. We're making do. We're making do. Come on. Nope. Alright, destroyed that unit. That's good. Alright. So we're past the Urals now, apparently. Just gotta shift everybody over a bit. Got one more city to take. It's got a pretty beefy unit in it. Can send our most powerful units up there to kind of deal with them. But I mean, there's not a lot else for us to do in the east. It's all having to do with North America at this point. But we'll have to finish that fight. Well, I guess not finish. We'll have to just continue with that fight next episode, because we're at the end of this one. So thank you for joining me for this episode. If you'd like to, please leave a comment down below. So hit that like button. If you want to help support the channel, consider the subscribe button down below. As well as take a look at the description down below, where I have links to my Discord and my Patreon page. I'll see all of you in the next episode. Bye.